when I wear these sunglasses, I kind of feel like that alien hunter guy that's on the History Channel. He always wears the aviator glasses. So here I am, another after work on Monday, and I'm just was thinking about a couple things. I hadn't had a chance to take the green screen down, so I have no idea. Well, I'm just going to like throw something up there, just the visual activity in the background, and drinking my after work Bud Light. That's right. Getting my working legs back again, man. No, yeah, man, it's just tough getting back into the swing of things again. But I wanted to. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. At the end of this, stay tuned. I'm going to play. I went to an antique show this weekend, and for $3.50, I found. I found 3 or 4 children's '78 picture discs. I'm going to play one for you because it's unusual. 1948 Voco, a company named Voco, V-O-C-O. A tune called SideShow. It's the flip side or the B side of this children's record. And it's about taking your kids, about children, kiddies going to see the SideShow, which just, it blows me away, man. I saw a SideShow once before, at the end of the SideShow era at the Ohio State Fair. And I remember the monkey lady and the alligator man. She was married to the alligator man. Very nice people. And there was a sword swallower and the flipper boy, apparently a person born with his hands, but basically, a couple of fingers. I think that was called flaminum. There was a drug doctors gave mothers back in the 50s, which caused some problems. Anyway, I got to cut all that out because I don't know. I got to look it up. I'm not sure. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The flipper boy, and he lit a cigarette with his feet, of course. But the whole thing was kind of run down. It was just kind of sad. And then there was the shocking, deformed person in a box. You paid another $5 to see that. I didn't do that. But, but like taking your kids, I don't have any problem with sideshows. I love it that people that are special can make a living. I'm still trying to figure out how to do it without actually working. But I love it that they could travel around and make a living. And I think it's sad that we, cut that out because of our own weird sensibilities about things, or some people's sensibilities. No, anyway, so there you go. But anyway, the song's SideShow. I'm going to play that, and it's interesting. I don't know. I still think sideshows are kind of for adults. Maybe if we took our kids to it and explained what was going on, it wouldn't be that way. But there you go. There's my weird sensibilities for you right there. And I got this other record. This is kind of cool. Things to Come by Ted Heath, and I'll probably post this on my blog. But it's a wonderful. I think that's maybe a photograph of Ted in this red spacesuit, space age record. But I'm thinking that Ted Heath is kind of an easy listening guy, and the tunes on the front. Well, he does cover Taboo. I just noticed that, and that's one of my favorite Exotica tunes is Taboo. Almost everyone, all the Exotica artists have done it. So this could be highly interesting. But I thought Ted Heath was an easy listening orchestra kind of guy. I don't know. So that will be interesting. And the last thing I was thinking of on the way home was this. It's been on my mind. This thing I heard on the radio, and it was some deal, a magazine. It's been a week now or so I don't remember all the specifics. But basically, it was like in a Consumer Reports or probably not that. I don't know, some magazine. Because of the the economy. I'm not going to get on it. Okay, there you go. People can't get jobs, of course, right? And so it's harder to get a job. So this segment help you out. Maybe it was Consumer Reports where they had these cool things that will help you out. I don't remember. It was on the radio. It was just a segment of a person talking of a way to help you get a job, and they were suggesting that you hire an image consultant, which has to do with fashion. They mentioned like how you dress and how you present yourself when you go to get a job. So, to me, that's saying that you need to create basically a lie. You create something as something you're not, to go get a job, which I think creates several problems, which is, one, you don't know when you're going to interview with whoever you're going to interview with, how they're going to respond to anything, because you don't know what's in their head and what flips the yes switches and the no switches. It could be anything. So no matter what you do, it could be wrong. I just think that's silly. Plus, for you, you're creating a person that you're not, which means you have to go, if you get hired based on this person that you create that you're not, you have to go to work as that person that you're not. And how comfortable are you going to be, and how long are you going to be able to maintain that bullshit before you break down into the slobbering, silly, broken fool that you are? You know, it would just create a whole lot of extra pressure on you if you're pretending to be who you're not. You know, and we all kind of like, oh, if you like to pick your nose, you're not going to do it in the middle of an interview or when you're in the office, and you may do it all the time otherwise by compulsion or whatever. I don't know, you're a hoarder. Maybe you want to leave your hoarding tendencies at home and not fill your office up with crap, or, well, I don't know, there's all sorts of things we probably would rather not. And to me, that's why I load trucks and do what I do, because, you know, the less I have to pretend, the happier I am. So I don't want to look for a job where I have to pretend or hire an effing fashion consultant to get a job. I think that's just foolishness. And my apologies to any fashion consultant that may subscribe to my videos. Image consultant. I'm sorry, fashion, that would be just one aspect of it. They probably, well, first of all, I don't think the Hawaiian shirts. I think you should slow down when you speak, finish sentences, and not go off on tangents. And don't mention that you drink Bud Light. I don't know, because the person, see, that's the thing. Oh, Bud Light? Dude, I love that beer, brother. Let's go have one after work. And then you're hired, you know, or it could be Bud Light. Oh, well, that's not a really heavy, thick, syrupy kind of beer that most people like to drink or would admit to drinking, right? A manly beer? No. That's what I'm saying. Image is all in the head of the wacko that's interviewing you. Thanks. I hope you're no more afraid now when you click the clicky thing and enjoy SideShow. SideShow.
And now, boys and girls, this way to the SideShow. Yes, kiddies, right this way to the SideShow. Step right this way to see the strangest sight you have ever seen. On the left are Moko and Coco, the Siamese twins. Over here on this platform is Smoko. Smoko, the fire eater. Watch him eat those fiery flames. Why, he'd rather eat fire than ice cream. Seated over there is Miss Tiny, the fat lady. A great big fat lady. No one knows how much he weighs, for there's no scale made that can weigh her. And now look at Mr. Beanstalk. Mr. Beanstalk, the tall man. He's as tall as a 3-story house. And there's the wild man from Borneo. He looks like a man. He is a man. He lives like a wild animal. And there are plenty more, kiddies. So just have a good time and a lot of fun looking around the SideShow.